Hello, welcome to On This Day, and on this day being the 20th of February. So what we're going to do here is we are going to look at facts from history that happened on this day. Maybe some births, some deaths, and some what happens on this day today. Yeah, there's a few. So let's get started then. So, born today then in 1940 was England's World Cup winning forward, Jimmy Greaves. He had 57 caps, helped England win the 1966 World Cup final. They did play in the final, played for Chelsea and Tottenham among others. Was a journalist and broadcaster with The Sun, The World of Sport, On the Ball, and also St. Greavesy. He was born in England and sadly he died in 2021. Also in 1951, former Labour Prime Minister between 2007-2010, born in Gifford in Scotland, was Gordon Brown. In 1957, Kurt Cobain, the American rock singer-songwriter from Nirvana, songs like Smells Like Teen Spirit, was born in Aberdeen, Washington. He died in 1994 when he committed suicide. People who died on the 20th of February are, in 1920, Robert Peary, American Arctic explorer, who claimed to have been the first to reach the geographic North Pole in 1909. He died at 63. In 1966, Chester Nimitz, American admiral who commanded the US Pacific Fleet during the World War II, died at the age of 80. And also in 2007, Mike Awesome, pro wrestler, was born in 1965, died. So today's what happened then, we have in 2080, the Japanese Imperial Court orders all temples and shrines for prayers for victory in the impending second Mongol invasion. In 1935, Dane Caroline Michelson is the first woman to land in Antarctica. In 1938, UK Foreign Secretary Anthony Eden resigned, stating Prime Minister Neville Chamberlain has appeased the Nazi Germany. And you can't really argue with that. And in 1938, Adolf Hitler announces his support for Japan during the Sino-Japanese War. And to be fair, this is part of where the Axis came into power with Japan, Italy and Germany. There you go. In 1941, the first transport of Jews to the concentration camps leave Plock in Poland. In 1941, Nazi Germany orders Polish Jews barred from using public transportation, and in 1944, Batman and Robin comic strip premieres in newspapers. In 1944, World War II, the Big Week began with American bombers raiding German aircraft manufacturing centers. Here's the thing for me, is if you know that you don't want, these places are building your weapons to help you with the war, don't let people know where they are. In 1959, Jimi Hendrix, who at the age of 16 and the rock and roll guitarist, plays his first gig in the Temple de Hirsch synagogue basement, Seattle. He is fired from the band after his first set due to wild playing. Yeah, I can't imagine he would really fit in with a church band. There you go. In 1978, Bob Backlund beats superstar Jimmy Graham in New York to become the WWF Wrestling Champion. In 1979, 11 loyalists known as the Shankill Butchers are sentenced to life in prison for 19 murders. The gang was named for its late night kidnapping, torture and murder by throat slashing of random Catholic siblings in Belfast. In 2012, scientists successfully regenerate the flowering part Celine Senesolidi. I can't say it. Anyway, this plant was from 31,800 years ago, piece of fruit, gently surpassing the previous record of 2,000 years. Slight difference in time there. in 2013, Kepler 37d, the smallest known exoplanet, is discovered. So, fun fact today, I'm on biology. So, infants are born approximately 300 bones, but they grow some of these bones. Sorry, let me start again. Infants are born with approximately 300 bones, but as they grow, some of these bones fuse together. By the time they reach adulthood, they only have 206. 1.5 your bones are located in the hands, wrists, feet, and ankles. Every second, your body produces 25 million new cells. That means in 15 seconds, you will have produced more cells than there are people living in the United States. The largest bone in the human body is the femur, also known as the thigh bone. The smallest bone is the sternum bone, which is located inside your eardrum. I think that's the one that makes the sound happen. There are between 60 and 100,000 miles of blood vessels in the human body. If they were taken out and laid end to end, they would be long enough to travel around the world more than 3 times. Nice. Teeth are considered part of the skeletal system, but are not counted as bones. Despite accounting for 2% of our body mass, the brain uses 20% of our oxygen and blood supply. While humans are not the biggest, fastest, or strongest animals around, they are the best at some things. Long distance runnings, our long legs, upright posture, and ability to shed heat via sweat are all factors that make us good runners. In fact, early humans used to hunt their prey by chasing it for long periods of time until the animals literally died of exhaustion, a technique known as persistent hunting. About 60% of our body is made up of water. Pound for pound, your bones are stronger than steel. A block of bone the size of a matchbox can support up to 18,000 pounds of weight. And that is your fun facts of the day. Bit on human biology. Hope you are all well and staying safe, especially if you're out in Russia or the Ukraine. Do stay safe. Hope everything is safe for you, and see you, pals.